Hey you guys, this is Sasha and welcome to my week 21 pregnancy bump date. Oh my gosh, so much has happened this week, you guys, and if you are interested, please just stay tuned. So first and foremost, if you have not checked it out, please pause this video and click this link right here to check out my gender reveal video. Great. So hopefully you had a chance to do that if you have not seen it. And before I even get started on what's going on, thank you so much. You guys are just so awesome as always with your loving comments and your support. You are absolutely awesome. Some people think it takes thousands of people, but it really only takes a few, and you guys are so great. Sorry, that's my dog that was walking around in the background. I don't know what's going on with her, but I guess she wanted to be in the video too. So let's get started with baby. Baby this week is the size of the carrot, and I think they mean in terms of length because definitely not really in weight. So baby is about 10.5 inches in length, getting closer to a foot, so that's good. We had our ultrasound, which determined the gender, which I'll get to a little bit later, but we were able to see the baby and everything was good. The weight was 14.5 ounces, so still under a pound, but like the text said, everything looked good and is going well, and the baby is right on target. The best moment of the week would definitely be seeing the baby and at least knowing one way or another what the gender is. And that I'll talk about more in the emotional section because I've been talking about it the past few videos. So I just wanted to kind of like talk about that later a little bit, and then I'll probably make a whole separate video on that as well. In terms of a physical, I kind of feel like I was building up stress up until the ultrasound, and once we found out what the baby was, I kind of de-stressed. My face, I'm gonna kind of zoom in, even though I have makeup on, has really been clearing up this week, so I'm glad about that. I took my hair down and I got a pedicure over the weekend and just spruced myself up and was really feeling good, just to kind of regroup a little bit because the stress was just overwhelming me, and I think it was making me sick. Continuing on with the physical, my hips have still been hurting. I still try to drink plenty of water, as much as I can take without just feeling like I'm going to start throwing up the water. So I just feel like, well, maybe once I get back to work, I won't notice it as much because I'll be naturally wore out. Walking, moving, drinking water at work will kind of help with that. And I go back to work in like a week and a half, so that's not too bad, but I really just want to get this hip pain under control, and it mostly happens when I'm sitting up. Like, I try not to lay on my sides during the day because I figure that will put more pressure or, you know, agitate it more, but I don't know. I just kind of play around with the situation. Sorry you hear my phone ringing. It's in the other room. I have no clue who it is, and I'm not going to answer it. All right, so another physical symptom that I've had other than the hips hurting, it's still been the nausea. I'm still taking my nausea pills, which I did film a review that'll be coming up in a little while in regards to that, but I'm still taking that as needed. I really don't take too much Tylenol, even though I'm still having headaches. I take it as needed, but a lot of times I find that it's just my stress levels, and when I'm feeling off in my day, that's when I need to just kind of, all right, Sasha, maybe you need to take a nap, drink some more water, just put your feet up and relax. So I've been trying to do that. I have been experiencing loss of appetite, which is really kind of throwing me off because I thought this would be the point in my pregnancy where my appetite would really try to like pick up. But I'm gonna be real honest. I might be eating like a solid meal and some change. I'll eat little things here and there. I have been incorporating more vegan dishes into my week, so I'm excited about that because I feel like my body is taking it more. So I like made some vegan stir fry. I know I want to make some veggie type of burgers that are meatless, of course, and some chickenless chicken patties because I really love sandwiches, but I could probably only eat, like, once I make it, half the sandwich and then eat the other half the next day. So my appetite has really been off. I'm not worried about it because, like, I still have gained more than enough weight to suffice. So I know I'm up like 18 pounds still from where I started out before pregnancy. So if I didn't gain any more weight and it was just baby gaining weight, I would not be nervous because at most I should only be gaining 25 pounds. But sometimes I do feel like maybe I'm not eating enough. But with the ultrasound and everything saying that he was right on point, I was like, it's probably just me not really being hungry. So that's pretty much it in terms of physical. Physically, I'm feeling pretty good most days. I still get extremely hot. Like right now, we have the air conditioning on in the house and I still feel like I could be fanning myself with a hand fan. So it comes with the territory. As far as emotional, and like I said, I'm going to make a separate video. That's not like a pie crust promise. That's a real promise because I know what I'm going to say might throw some people off and I want to go more in depth. So we found out that we're having a baby boy. So hopefully everybody had watched the gender reveal by now before watching this video. I even linked it at the beginning and linked it down below, so there's no reason. So hopefully you didn't feel like that ruined the surprise. Some of you guys guessed boy and some of you guys guessed girl, and it was just very emotional when we found out less than 2 minutes into the ultrasound that it was a boy. And I knew I was going to be emotional either way, but how emotional I was not prepared for. And it really took a toll on me. I know my preference was a girl, but I didn't know that I would feel that strongly when she said it was a boy. And of course we are thankful to just be blessed to be parents. So I don't ever want anybody to get that twisted and be like, oh, you know, some people wish they could get pregnant and they can't even do that. That's not what I'm saying at all, because I count all blessings. I'm just saying it is different after a loss, which is why I want to make a completely separate video. Because it is different. You are different. Your mindset is different. And we are thrilled about having a son. We think that it is great. We are thrilled to be pregnant. We are thrilled that we've made it this far along without losing our minds, because I would not wish losing a child on my worst enemy, whether it's a miscarriage, stillbirth, a late miscarriage, early infant death, period. I would not wish that on anybody. But I will not lie and say that it does not trigger feelings from the loss that you had as you go through your second pregnancy. I would never tell that lie to anybody. And so, like I said, I wanted to make another video that I will be filming shortly, probably tomorrow. And that is in regards to how you deal with alternate gender. And just gender period, and just kind of like it'll probably be another Sasha's Sip and Sit, because I haven't done one in a while, and just kind of talk with you about what was resonating in my mind Tuesday, July 19th, after we went to the doctor's appointment. And then after that, by that evening, I was perfectly cool. I just needed to regulate my thoughts and my mind so that I can get there. And hopefully that makes sense. If it doesn't, please stay tuned for that video, because I know that it's important for me to talk about. Again, even if it only helps one person, because unfortunately, I would love to say I'll be the last person that has a stillbirth or has a loss. But every now and then I get on YouTube and I search stillbirth, and maybe some of you who have had losses, you do that as well, and you'll come across a video that was posted like 3 weeks ago, or a day ago. And it's heartbreaking because unfortunately, even though you wish you were the last person in the world to ever have to experience it, other people do. And I know I enjoyed looking at other people's videos and how they felt, because emotionally it's a lot. It's a lot, period. It's emotional when you deal with infertility. It's just emotional. And I have had friends literally in every arena: miscarriage, infertility, myself in the stillbirth, other friends that are in stillbirth, people who have lost their child after birth. Like, all these things make up this community that we are now in, and it's hard. Even people who have living kids. There are people who have kids who have disabilities and illnesses, and it is hard for them to cope because the views of normality get skewed once anything goes awry. And I think sometimes people are like, well, oh, it's not the same thing. Pain is pain. So anyway, that's my little soapbox on that. Stay tuned for my sip and sit. I had a brain fart. That's another symptom. And I don't know if it's triggered because my stress and my emotional state has been all over the place this week. I am really having trouble remembering certain things, to the point that I have a huge calendar that is a magnet on the side of our refrigerator, and I have to put everything in my phone as well as on there. And then we have another smaller calendar that my husband can write on, because I'm just forgetting stuff. I'm forgetting where I need to go. Oh, I have a dentist appointment. I have a doctor's appointment. I have a meeting that Monday for work. I am just forgetting stuff. So I think I just need to woosah, get some better pregnancy management skills as I transition this last week before work starts. And that'll be something. And just kind of regroup, because it's been a lot going on. And I've really enjoyed the summer, but y'all, I've been stressed and emotionally been on this roller coaster with you guys. So I'm kind of looking forward to getting back to work, getting a routine to kind of help keep me calm these remaining less than 17 weeks now. I can't even believe I'm 7. Like, that's it. Like 16 and some change, if that. Hopefully baby will stay in there. So I'm feeling like that pressure to get things going. I was gonna put my baby buys in this video, but I think I'm going to do a whole separate video of my buys, because I bought a lot and I'll probably buy some more, and then I'll just make a separate video. So stay tuned. I have some videos coming up this week. I thank you guys so much for your love and support. You are absolutely awesome as always. And thank you to my new subscribers. It's never about the number for me, but I do get excited to see when people comment and the love and support that they give. It just makes me feel so, so good. So I thank you all, and I really hope you're having a wonderful, blessed day. And the belly shot will be at the end, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Sitting in the nursery. This is where I used to film. Things are completely different, so this is kind of like your sneak peek of what all is going on in the nursery, because I have